I want to conclude my speech by urging you all strongly to vote for myself, Patrick Madigan, and Jason Buffer on May 2nd for President and Vice President of the Student Government Association.
And remember, guys, like we presented earlier, if you don't vote for us, you will get an STD, and your testicles will become very barren, like a wasteland. So.
Thank you, Pat Madigan and Jason Buffer. The PowerPoint presentation got a bit graphic. I would have appreciated leaving out the segment on my colonoscopy procedure. Anyway. Good afternoon, graduating class of 2007. I'm Principal Dick Stout. I'm sure it seems unreal. All of you sitting there looking up at me as I talk about your imminent graduation. But what my point is that when you all get out there into the real world, excuse me. Is my mic on? Okay. Can you hear? When you get out there in the real world, in all the hustle bustle of it, things are flashing. Everything's flashing at you. Sarah Beth, please lower your shirt. You may get lost in all the hustle bustle of what's going on, but you need to remember that no matter how many people are out there, you are all individuals, each one different from the other. Well, this isn't really a Q&A, but go ahead. What's your question there, Sam?
Yeah. Hey. Hey. What about twins?
Excuse me?
Twins. They're not really individuals.
Ah, well, there are two types of twins. There are fraternal twins and identical.
Yeah, I know. I'm not retarded. I'm talking about identical twins, of course.
Well, Sam, you see, even though they're identical, they're still maintain their individuality, which leads right into my next point. Thanks, Sam. When you're out there, I want you to look back on your real lives here at...
No! Scientifically speaking, aren't twins genetically identical? Yeah.
I know that. I'm just saying that they're different people.
Actually, I know these two guys, Phil and I really can't remember the other one's name, but one plays the oboe and one plays the clarinet. They're twins, by the way. But I think they actually both wanted to play the oboe, but they just chose different instruments to be different from one another.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're exactly the same, but they want to be different, so they rebel against each other. But they're the same down to the last freaking G.
Okay. Well, yes, but the fact that they rebel against each other makes them individuals,
Actually,
don't you?
these studies, it's to see if human behavior is learned or genetic, and they take these twins at birth and separate them, and no matter how each of them were raised, they end up completely the same.
Whoa! Okay, I don't care. Sam, Troy, Nehemiah, sit down. I want to graduate.
Question.
Yeah. Oh, yes, Dr. Madigan.
Listen, individual schmindividual, I don't really care, and frankly, I don't know the difference. All I'm saying is that, politically speaking, twins are allowed to vote twice on May 2nd.
Mr. Madigan, leave the building or I'll put your cock into a pretzel twist and eat it for dessert. Good. Okay, thank you. Like I was saying, all of you are individuals, even twins, right? And when you get out there into the real world, when you're looking back on Ted, is your Is your question about twins?
No.
All right then, what is it, Ted?
I was watching Dateline, and there was this thing about this girl who had 2 heads, and she just got her driver's license and stuff, and she plays the piano and stuff, and there was like all kinds of weird stuff. And stuff.
What's your point, Ted? Huh?
Well, are they individuals? Because they don't even have 2 separate bodies.
No way!
Were they hot?
2 heads?
Dude, it's like a freaking threesome.
You guys so
I didn't really think about it that way.
Yo, but what about if, like, you're dating one of the heads, and like, and the other one's not as good looking, so can you let another guy date him, or
Well,
you're like,
dude, that's not cool. I don't want some guy sharing my...
But we like the same stuff.
Okay, I don't care about what you guys think, but like when I see a girl with just a zit, I can barely see past that.
oh man, I think you ignore it. You embrace it.
No, but what if you fall in love with them? What, are you gonna marry both of them? Is that illegal?
No, I think that's different. This is kind of, it's not like a polygamy.
Different type of thing. So at night you're just gonna be like, oh, good night, I love you, Mindy. Oh, good night, I love you, Cindy.
Oh, hold up. Oh, that was their date. Look at that.
No.
So I think it's cute.
Well, look, how about one of them's like controlling the other arm, and the other one's controlling like...
Yeah, like you split in the middle. It's like
No, please. Jesus, my migraines are. You're getting too far with the twin stuff. Please sit down, all of you. No more about twins. No more about people with 2 heads. No more about middle-aged men who can't pleasure their own wives. Sorry. Anyways, going on. What you all need to remember for the 5,000th time is that you're all individuals out there in the real world. And when you look back on it all, on your high school years, I want you to remember...